Starseed family, welcome back to my channel. I am Erin Rae of Light. Today we'll be discussing something very interesting. As you can see, I got the space buns going, I got my space t-shirt, so you know where we'll be heading today. And the reason we're going to space today is because we're going to learn how to read your astrology birth chart and how you can understand it on a basic level. We will be talking about the planets and what each of them mean, what each planet is generally associated with, how they shape who you are, along with all the other zodiac signs in your chart. Because none of us are just made up of one sign. Because we are just getting into the basics, we will not be discussing houses, trines, squares, and all that good stuff, because that is its own rabbit hole and deserves its own video. Now let's get into this topic. To infinity and beyond. What is a birth/natal chart? A birth chart or a natal chart shows you which planets aligned the exact moment you were born. In order to figure this out, you need to know three things. Your birth date, obviously, your birth time, and your birth location, wherever you were born. If you don't have your chart yet, you can always Google it by looking up birth chart report or natal chart calculator. A bunch of websites will pop up, so choose one that you trust. And there's also a lot of great apps that you can use as well. And it will ask you for all the information that I just mentioned. You will see something like this, which will not make sense if it's your first time looking at it. But today we will be going over this section, which are the planets' positions when you were born, along with all the other signs that shape who you are. Let's start with the basic sun sign. This is the basic zodiac sign that everybody and their mom knows. But a lot of people may not resonate with their sun sign due to the other zodiac signs that also make up their chart. The sun represents our identities, the I am, the self, the conscious ego, how we express ourselves, the base of your personality and your vitality. The moon represents the I feel, our emotional nature, how we handle our emotions, along with our basic habits. The sign associated with your moon sign relates to how you reflect and how you react. Mercury is the planet of the mind, of communication and intellect. It represents the I think. Based on which sign it's under, this is your communication style and how you process your thoughts. Moving on to Venus, this is the planet of feminine energy such as love, beauty, and the pleasures of life. It represents the I love. The sign associated with this planet is your style of love, what you are attracted to, and how you approach your relationships. Mars is the planet of passion and action. It represents the I act. The sign that it's under represents how you assert yourself, how you express your anger, your passion, your desires, and your raw energies. The planet Jupiter represents expansion and higher education. It represents the I grow. Based on the sign, it is how you understand and learn, how you express your optimism and hope, and how you find your purpose and happiness. Saturn is the planet of structure, discipline, and responsibility. It represents the I achieve. It's associated with your work ethic, how you handle your fears, your limitations, your restrictions, based on the sign that it's under. Next we have Uranus. This is the planet of sudden change and inspiration. It represents the I evolve. It's associated with your openness, how you rebel, going beyond traditional boundaries. The planet Neptune is defined by mysticism, by our intuition and imagination. It represents the I dream. It can be a source of inspiration and creativity, but on the negative aspect, it can create illusion, becoming lost in fantasies. Lastly, we have Pluto, the planet of transformation. It represents the I and power. It symbolizes renewal, rebirth, spiritual growth, as well as death and destruction. Pluto is like the phoenix of the planets. Based on the sign that it's under, it's how you allow yourself to let go of old habits in order to transform into new versions of yourself. The ascendant, the rising sign, is also an important position in your chart. It's part of the basic trio that everybody knows: my sun, my moon, my rising. The ascendant or rising sign is the mask that you show to the world and how others may perceive your personality. It's the first impression that we make on others. Based on which sign it's under, it can also represent our expectations of the world around us. Those are all the planets and what they are generally defined by. This is the first video of my astrology series. I can dive even deeper into many other different astrology topics because there are so many different rabbit holes that we can explore together. I hope that these basic planetary explanations help you understand your charts a bit more, therefore helping you understand yourself and the depths of your being. Thank you for being present with me and being open to the language of the stars. I hope that I provided some guidance for you. I send you so much love and shine my light rays out to you wherever you may be in the world. I will see you soon.